Just keep your eyes closed. After so many days and classes, with your own Shravana and Manan, listening and contemplation, you must have seen for yourself how effortless it is to be yourself, or what effort it takes as though to return to yourself. If it is absolutely effortless, like the silence outside, you don't need a word, a thought to remind you of yourself. But sometimes you can use a word, a thought, to remind you who you are. Like effortlessly you can be with silence. A name is not needed, a word is not needed. Yet some other time you use the word silence to remind yourself what it means. Therefore, words are as much needed as even they are redundant, not needed at all. To be yourself, what name you need. To be the nameless, what name you need. To be the silence, what sounds you need. Yet, when there are so many sounds of various kinds, you remember the word silence. Same way, to be conscious what thought you need, what an idea you need, nothing. Yet when so many thoughts are appearing, disappearing, you invoke a thought consciously, like sarvadharman paritijya mam ekam saranam braja aham tva sarvapapebhya mokshayishyami ma sucha. The words of ultimate assurance, ma sucha, never grieve. He started with that same language, asocyananda sochastvam. Arjuna was down and out. Bhagavan says, asocyananda sochastvam, never grieve for a thing that is not to be grieved. Sochitum anaharan, that is not fit to be grieved, not fit to be anxious about. Never grieve for anything in life. And ends up with the same tone, Mahasucha. between asocha and anvasocha. Not to grieve for thing that is not to be grieved. Masucha, never grieve. The whole vision is encompassed about yourself, who you are. So pick up this language. Aham, tva, to you, mokshayishyami, sarva papebhya punyebhya. The I shall protect you. What is that I? When Bhagavan says I, it is not the Krishna, the form. Awareness. That which is present in all beings. Ahamatma. Sarvabhutas asti. I am the self. And that shall liberate you from all limitation. Because being with yourself, you are no more identifying with the thoughts of any kind. Your senses, your body, the creation around. Being yourself by itself is freedom. You don't remove the body, negate the senses, dismiss the thoughts, but just be yourself. There is no other activity, no other engagement, but just be yourself. Aham mokshayishyami. For sarvadharman parityajya. Giving up every dharma, deha, prana, indriya, mana, naham, deha, neither the body, the senses, the thoughts, or even the I thought, mano, buddhi, ahankar, chittani naham. Ekam mam saranam braja. When you give up the sense of the body, the senses, the thoughts, what else left out is one absolute whole. Our bodies are varied, so also our senses, our memories. From the standpoint of the self, is one invariable, avivaktam cha bhuteshu, vivaktam iva cha sthidam, undivided, existing as though divided. Sarvadharman parityajya. Mam ekam, which is aham. Sharanam braja. You take refuge in yourself. Name it God if you like, Krishna, Akarshati, which attracts everything towards itself. Arjuna, being with yourself, you can't escape freedom. You can't escape being happy with yourself. Immortality overwhelms. The sense of fulfillment overtakes your life. Ma sucha, never ever grieve. This is the Charama Shloka, the last verse of teaching. Remember it for the longest day of your life. It should not be forgotten with the classes coming to an end. Understand? Classes end. The truth continues. You are there. So every day without fail, be yourself. Remember the parting words of Krishna. And the explanations that is given. To be yourself all times. See the effortlessness of wisdom that you are. Or use a verse, a word, a name. Ultimately, ma sucha, never ever grieve. Atmarati atmatrupte atmakridasya manava. Reveling in yourself, playing with yourself, ever contented with yourself. Walk this earth, pass through the planet, enjoy the trip called life. In a scenic universe, taking care of every kind. Long before you walk into the world, fix your own world, your inner universe, where there is no grief, no anxiety, always at rest with yourself. Your happiness is for others. In case you have a mood, that's for your own consumption. Always at rest with yourself. Manmana bhavad bhakta madhyaji ma namaskuru mame vaishyasi pratijane. I promise, as Bhagavan says, Manmana bhava, let your mind, Manmana aham vasudeva, I am the Vasudeva, Vaseti sarvan vasu, that which accommodates everything, Dyotanatmakam devam, light of lights. May your mind revel in that, yourself. And your actions are worship. Every speech, stotram, mantram. May you always prostrate to me. Your mind has fallen with gratitude, with a sense of being. Just see it for yourself. At all times, all places, in all conditions. If you see it here and now, you shall see it everywhere. Who you are is always the same. In ashram, in downtown, in cities, villages, mountains and forests. The same you are everywhere. Just see that point. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudramurda Stunnandi Divaistavehi Vedai Shangapadakramopanishadehi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyana Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Surganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. I just read those two verses. Okay. So, you see that last verse, remember for yourself. The last two verses, Manmana bhavad bhakta madhyajimam namaskuru mami vaishyasi pratijane priyoshimi and sarvadharman paritijye mamekam saranam braja. The whole aham tva sarvapapibhya mokshayishyami mahasucha. The whole Gita, the entire scripture, it is in two verses. Like in a capsule it is given. So let it be your mantra. Every day, every morning when you get up, as you have been reading so many books, you pick up your own familiar verses. The verses which reminds you of yourself straight away. Like your village is very good for you, but you don't remember the entire village all the time. Maybe somebody or something or some spot, some experience reminds you. That is why we saw it in Vibhuti Yoga. Bhagavan says, I'll tell you in nutshell, samasena, I'll tell you why. Nantosti vistarasyame. If I have to give you elaborate description of my Vibhuti, there is no end to it. So, he starts. The first Vibhuti he gave, Aham Atma Gudakesha. I am the self in all the being. That's the greatest. Thereafter, Stavaranam Himalaya Srodasam Masi Jannavi. If you see the Ganges, if you see the Himalayas, if you see these stars, something among the Guru, Shukra, and Ushana Kavi, like that he goes on talking about. any object shall remind you of God. So you can pick up your familiar words, the words which resonates in you. Suppose you like the word Brahman, Shivoham, Ajo Nitya Shashvatayam Purana, whatever is your word, make a list of it. Keep it in your mind throughout the day. Because it's so, just like you lose sight of silence, lost in the words of various kinds. Have you observed it? How many times you have enjoyed the silent company of a person? The moment you are there, you must talk. Sitting down means usually should be talking. I can't just be a quiet companionship, sitting down and enjoying the presence. So same thing also. Why should it be always words? Just be yourself. Yet pick up the words whichever you like. So throughout the day, any time, or else you will be jumping from thought to thought, emotion to emotion. As I told you last night. In the morning you get up, when you go to bed, maybe somebody has angry with you, humiliated, disrespected, something somewhere. Morning you get up, that will be like a hangover of the past, like a drink. And you start building your day from that. At the end of the day, you are exhausted. Right in the middle of the day, you can't function. Your mind is paralyzed. You feel exhausted. Some people feel exhausted at the beginning of the day, middle of the day, end of the day. Same thing also life. Some people are tired, exhausted, even the prime of life. Some are exhausted when they're adult. Some lose themselves in the old days. But to be aware of yourself, so that every moment you are refreshed. So these ideas will be with you. When you are talking about let's think of, you are talking about a project, talking about a tree to be planted, a house to be built, water line has to be brought, people have to be invited. Definitely those engagements do not remind you of yourself. That is why your greatness lies in reminding yourself who you are and then continuously doing these things. You can't afford to lose sight of yourself. And that is why these verses. So much study, contemplation, so that it becomes effortless to you. And having told all these things, now Bhagavan asks, read it. Kechi, number 72. Kachidetat srutam partha Tvayekagrena cetasa Kachid ajnana sammoha Pranashtaste dhananjaya Arjuna uvacha Nashtamoha smritir labdha Tvatprasadan mayachyute Sthitosmi gata sandeha Karishye vachanam tave Kachid yetat srutam parthe Tvayekagrena cetasa Kachid ajnana sammoha Pranashtaste dhananjaya. Beautiful. Now Bhagavan at the end of all this teaching, very nice, ask him, hey Partha, Prutha Putra, Prutha is Kunti's son, Kaunteya, Partha. Affectionately, because Shishya, Putra, Shamaha. A disciple is like a baby, like a child. So, affectionately calls him Partha, a friend. Or I told you so many things so far. Etat kachit kimitat srutam toya ekagrena chetasa. Did you hear it all by ekagrena chetasa? By total concentration, full attention. Did you hear this, all that I told? And if you listen to all these things with all attention and sincerity, Ajnana sammoha kachit pranashtaste, Dhananjaya, you win over all the wealth of the world. This is how, when you know yourself, you shall really win the greatest wealth of the universe. After that, there is no pain, emptiness, misery at any time. The greatest wealth, yourself. Therefore, Dhananjaya, Ajnana sammohate pranashtakim. This ignorance with which you started, Nayotseti govindam muktva tusnim babhuva, telling that I will not fight, you sat down. I told you all these things. Did you? The whole Gita Shastra, everything I have told you elaborately. Did you hear it? And if you heard it, did your ignorance go? This line itself will show you how Bhagavan also does things expecting result. Therefore, why am I telling it? People, when they translate, karmanne vadikaraste ma phalesu kadachana, you have full privilege over the action, never over the result of action. Don't do that. When you do something, expecting result alone, you can act. But accepted, fantastic. Not accepted, excellent. Result, whatever result comes, fantastic. Whatever expected result comes, fine. Doesn't come, nice. Why? I am happy with myself. So expecting result alone you can function. Don't say don't expect. Who says? Gita Shastra says, everybody quotes Gita. Where does it say that you should act on without expecting result? Nobody can function without expecting result. Expect the result, then only you will be motivated to work. But when the result comes, accept it. Understand? So Bhagavan says, Pranashtakim. Or else Bhagavan says, my job is to teach. It doesn't matter whether he understands or not. No. If he understands, beautiful. Doesn't understand, yatnantaram asthaya shishya krutartha kartabhya. If the shishya, the student doesn't understand, yatnantaram asthaya shishya krutartha kartabhya. Anya yatnam asthaya, something else to be done, some other way it has to be conveyed so that this person can understand. That is teacher. If you ask 1,000 times, you explain 1,000 times, you don't get wild. Navavara tattvamasi, 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 tattvamasi shetu 9 times. You can say 900 times. To whom? A person who is willing to understand. Susrushave bhatyam, one who is willing to listen. The person doesn't do anything, doesn't care for anything, no contemplation, no nothing, but it's your responsibility. Repeat, tell. Say something, let us listen. No. So when Bhagavan asked this, Ajnana sambhava pranashtagim, I told you, your ignorance, did it go? See the concern. That is the teacher and the teaching. Not that I get my fees, you go. 5,000 rupees you paid. You listen, got it? Fine. Don't get it? Fine. Like the selling the product. We are nowhere responsible for the damage. It's not a business. You don't play with life. Teach. You responsible. If student is irresponsible, that is appreciated. Why? Because ignorant. The child doesn't understand that he must eat. The mommy has to go on, has to do that. So same thing in life. How many people understand they are under the spell of ignorance? So anyway, Bhagavan when he says that, Arjuna Vacha, what he says? Language, Nashta Moha, O Lord. Ajnanaja, Samasta Sansara Sthiti Shagareva Dusta. That Moha, Ajnanaja, Ajnana Jayate, the delusion born of ignorance is completely gone. What I told you, Nayotsye, I will not fight, I am sitting down, no more. Karishye vachanam tava, I shall do what? Why, I know my roles very well now. I am the truth, the absolute, playing the role of a prince at this moment, therefore fight. Not that whoever understands the Gita class, after the Gita class, go and fight. No. Why? Because people give the silly interpretation. Bhagavan is a belligerent person, warmongerer, pushing Arjuna to fight. He was in the battlefield. Nayotse. Therefore, get up and fight. Suppose you are frustrated because you are not wanting to appear the examination, get up and appear the exams. You explain the whole thing and the person says, Karishya vachanam tava, I am going for the exams. I was going to run away from this. No, I will not run away. I will do this. I was so miserable in life, no more. I am going to be happy all through. Karishya vachanam tava. It's not Arjuna's statement to be echoed by everybody. You say, I shall fight. No. He was in that condition. What is your condition? You choose. I came away from everything. Wanted to give up all the responsibility, know about myself. I am not interested in the world. Then you see yourself, thank you, pranashta moha, gone. I shall go back to the world. Why? Where else to live? You take the responsibility, first for your sake, then for others' sake. Understand? You give your best, whatever you can do. That is why, listen to yourself. Nashtamo. And the language he says, Smriti labdha. That language shows he understands. Smriti labdha. Get back the memory. Understand? Atma tattva vishaya smriti. Smriti means what? What is a memory? You had already remembered, but you forgot. Hey, do you remember this person? What is the The thought was there, you never saw him, never remembered him for a long time. Then somebody, you remember this? Hey, 20 years back, did you study with me in the school? That boy, my God, you have totally changed. Smriti labdha. Smriti labdha means what? It's not created. Already existing, recognized. Atma Tattva is like that. It's like gaining back the memory. I don't know how I forgot, but now I remember. How did you forget I am the happiness? But now I remember. Smriti labdha. That is like Hanuman. The Hanuman was cursed. Because as a child he was so powerful, jumping to pluck the mango called sunrise, the rising sun looking like a mango to monkey. So he says, I will go and pick it up. Then he said, this boy is too powerful. All the rishis said, this fellow will really create problems. They cursed him. Until you are reminded, you shall not remember your strength. So he was like a monkey jumping from tree to tree, or just being with Abali, Sugriva, whatever. Then when Rama came to the forest and they were looking for Sita, and then one, the Sipmati, that bird, he saw other side of the ocean, Sri Lanka, there. Sita is there. He said, if had I been young, I would have flown, I would have picked her up and come away. I can't fly. Somebody has to go. But who has to go? Who can cross this such a big ocean? Then Jambavan remembers, Hanuman can go. Hanuman says, what is this? How can I go? He says, you have a curse. When you are reminded of your power, you shall be that. They remind him. That is how, from an ordinary monkey, you become the greatest devotee, the most powerful person. All of us are monkeys in the beginning. All of us are monkeys. Forgetting our power, we are jumping from tree to tree, eating this, eating that, pulling somebody's tail, pulling somebody's leg. What do the monkeys do? Monkey tricks. The humanity is busy with monkey tricks. Sophisticated monkey tricks. Cheating somebody, manipulating somebody, taking somebody's things away, doing this, doing that, angry, jealous, all monkey tricks. Then when you come to the teacher, he sees something about clearly, but you have to do it for yourself. He can't do it for you. He sees it like sympathy, that bird. He sees it clearly, but he can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. So the teacher is like that. He sees that you are absolute. But if I know you are absolute, it means nothing unless you know you are absolute. So sweet. It reminds you. You are not this body, not this thought, neither these senses. Absolute. So Hanuman says, Jai Shri Ram, Shri Ram. In the name of Rama, he moves. Ramanat, Rama iti pravar. Everybody rebels. So you also see the Rama inside you. Atma Rama. Atmani Ramate. Revels in himself. Atma Rama. Then he crossed the ocean. You cross the ocean of samsara. Burn down the sense organs and sensations. Gain back your Sita, the peace that is within yourself. The ahankar which is taken away by Ravana, the ahankar which is taken away by the 10 sense organs and organs of action, now is retrieved. Becomes one with Rama. After the Agni Pariksha, you get into the fire of knowledge. Test yourself out in fire of knowledge to become one with Rama again. To return to Ayodhya. Ayodhya means what? Where there is no Yuddha, no fight. You are born there, lost it, come back. You are born into the absolute awareness. In between, lose yourself, forest, sansar, everything. Return to Ayodhya. The whole Ramayana is your life. Understand? Karishya vachanam. You see that? Smriti labdha. The language is mwah. The language shows you understand. Smriti labdha. You get, I got back the memory. Then when you get back the memory, how do you feel? Haba. That is where you cool down, quieten. Mukam karoti vachalam. Vachalam mukam karoti. To the garrulous individual, mukam karoti, stitched mouth. What is there to talk? Or mukam vachalam karoti. The fellow was never telling anything, always under the spell of ignorance, misery. Now you understand? Opens up. Whew. So which one is the test? Both. Sometimes you can be as exciting as anything, some other time, what is there to excite? Who has to decide? Don't play games. You make your decision. My teacher says, I must always smile. Therefore, like a receptionist, you are wasting your time. Pretentious smile. Or, I should be very serious. A lovely day. Nice decoration. That was the time you were a monkey. Now no more. Smriti labdha. Tat prasadat maya achyuta. Hey Achyuta. I see that name, here Arjuna comments now. What did he say? In the same name he had told in the first chapter. Senayor Uvayor Madhye Ratham Sthapayam Achyuta. Sheer arrogance, which is going to be destroyed later on. Hey Achyuta, you call yourself infallible? Place the chariot between the two armies. I want to see. Arjuna was in full command. He saw everything, out. Then he said, no. I don't want to fight. Crying, miserable. Forgot. That is the prince, that he must do his duty. Forgot. Then Bhagavan started teaching. After he told that, what he says? Hey Achyuta, you are really infallible. Not only you are infallible, you makes me also Achyuta. Bhagavan smiled. Prahasanniva Bharata. And hand over the smile to Arjuna. You too can smile. Infallible you are, Achyuta. Tat prasadat, by your grace. Sthitosmi. Atmavastuni, in my own nature, Sthitosmi, where I am abiding in myself. Gata sandeha, all doubts are gone. Vidyate hridaya granthi chidyante sarva sansaya. The knot of the heart is gone. Ignorance is gone. Chinna sansaya, there is no more any doubt. Gata sandeha, no doubt. And hey Lord, karishye vachanam tav, I shall do whatever you say. And what Bhagavan has said? Vimrishita dasheshena yathechasi tathakur. The teacher's job is to give the whole freedom. You think over, do what you like. The gratitude. Student, what the student says? I am happy, I will do what you say. What is that, what you say? Manmana bhava bhakta. Not that what will say means, sit down, I will climb your neck. Karisha, sit down here, look at that wall. Hey, don't make it superfluous and frivolous and stupid. What is the Guru Vachana? Manmana bhava, madbhakta bhava, madhyaji, mahanamaskar. Fix your life. Sarvadharman paritijya mamekam saranam braj. Aham, yourself, sarva papibhyo mokshaisya. It shall liberate you. That is the Arsha Vachana. That is the Guru Vachana. That is the Shastra Vachana. But our age Guru is what? I told you to bring one banana, ripe, and you are bringing this. See, these days, Guru Bhakti is gone. I asked him for some milk. He is bringing water. Ishvara. I reach there and the fellow doesn't even prostrate. What? This is your expectation. This is your taste. You are an idiot. And your heart is overflowing with wisdom, love, affection, happiness. It's like a cyclone, like a flood. It doesn't take the permission of the houses, just overtakes them. The cyclone, the typhoon doesn't take the permission of the tree, it just takes it over. You touch people's lives, you don't take permission. Or else, I go there, see, I saw the best of the mangoes in their house, but they gave me the ordinary ones, best of them kept for themselves, Understand? The person who helps you out should not expect gratitude. The person who is helped must be grateful. That is beauty. One who gives, if he demands gratitude, graceless. One who receives and doesn't express gratitude, useless. His expression of gratitude doesn't make the other person great, but it shows your heart you have received. The person having given, if he expresses gratitude, you are spoiling it. The teacher says, Naham Guru Natvam Sishya. Neither I am the teacher nor your disciple. Chidananda Rupa Shivo Ham Shivo. The student knows, my teacher, bas, heart of it. You always keep seeing. Ishvara, same way. Bhagavan says, there is nothing other than me. You don't exist. Thank you. I'm there, you are God. Beautiful. Or else you take things literally. To be with yourself, you don't need karma, you don't need any bhajan, kirtan, anything. So as they say, काम न छोड़ा, क्रोध न छोड़ा, राम भजन क्यों छोड़ दिया? Bhajans will not help you. So, give up the bhajan. Did you give up the kama krodha? The anger and the greed? The thirst and the pain? The misery? No. Then Ram bhajan kyun chhod diya? Guru is not needed, so I start with dropping the Guru. He must be nuts. You don't drop Guru or God or the scripture. You drop yourself, everything automatically drops. When you are with yourself, you don't have to start with dropping anything. Automatically drops. Therefore, now the whole thing is complete. Bhagavan asked, did you understand? He said, yes. Karishya vachanam, whatever you say, I'll do it. Finished. Ityaham vasudevasya. No. Sanjaya uvacha. Ityaham vasudevasya. Parthasya cha mahatmanah. Samvadamivam ausrausham. Adhutam roma harshanam. Vyasa prasadat srutavan. Etat guyamaham param. Yogam yogeshwarat krishnat. Sakshat kathayat aswayam. Rajan sansmrutya sansmrutya. Samvadamimam adbhutam. Keshavarjunayo punyam. Rishyami cha muhurmuhu. Tatcha sansrutya sansrutya. Rupamatyadbhutam hare. Vishmayo me mahan rajan. Rishyami cha punah punah. Sanjay uvacha. Ityaham vasudevasya. Parthasya cha mahatmanah. Samvadamimam ausrausham. Adhutam roma harshanam. Vyasa prasadat shrutavan. Etad guyamaham param. Yogam yogeshwarat krishnat. Sakshat kathayat aswayam. Rajan sansmrutya sansmrutya. Samvadamivam adbhutam. Keshavarjunayo punyam. Rishyami cha muhurmuhu. Tatcha sansmrutya sansmrutya. Rupamathyadbhutam hare. Vishmayo me mahan rajan. Rishyami cha punah punah. So now Sanjaya comes into picture. Ajivan was reporting he saw Krishna shining up with such glory. With those beautiful two long stanzas. Guhyat guhyatamam. Guhyat guhyataram. Then said, I'll tell you guhyatamam. The secret, the biggest secret about yourself. Knowing this, manvana bhava madbhavat ukta madhyaji mam namasku. Mame vasyasi. Sarvadharman paritijya ekam mam saranam. If you don't understand it, If people will interpret, Krishna alone is the God, Krishna must be separate, Krishna alone. Don't make him a person and destroy him. You make the truth a word. You give the formless a form, the nameless a name. That's for our convenience. But don't confine the nameless to the name, the formless to the form. That is why when you understand this reality, somebody very nicely says, "Oh Lord, forgive me." When you understand the truth of God, the truth of himself, he says, "Oh God, forgive me. I imprisoned you in a form for such a long time. I imprisoned you in this form, that you are this much. Forgive me. I was imprisoned in this body, and I imprisoned you in this form. Now I am free." Can God be imprisoned? He is also everywhere. That is the language you understand. When Bhagavan said, "Did you understand all that I say?" He said, "Yes. Nashtamoha gata sandeha karishya vachanam. Nashtamoha smriti lapta. Stitosmi gata sandeha karishya vachanam. I am now abiding in myself. Whatever you say, Lord, I do." When thus finished, the purpose for which the teaching started, over. Communication complete. Then what will happen? Krishna will say, "It's over, but you must come back again, because I have nothing to do. I must teach you." You understand? That is present day Guru. Why? Because the fellow wants appointment, engagement. Finished. Remember, did you read the last, this month, Selfknowledge magazine? How many of you have read? Nobody. Beautiful. That is our ashram magazine, and ashramites should not read, because they should not get it. Please tell in the office, I am going to tell, everybody should be given read this month's that inside article. Somebody asked me a question in South Africa. Why is it that not many people are around? You are so wonderful, talking so very nicely. I asked him a very simple question. Did you go to a school, college, university? Yes. What are you doing now? I'm taking up a job. I said, have you ever gone back to university? No. Did you ever meet your teacher? Never. Right. So what are you doing now? I'm doing my job. Doing my job means what? What all teaching you started, you picked up, you are using it in your job. Same thing happens here. When the person comes, gets the knowledge, goes. Why should you come back again and to mark attendance and hang around for what? Live your life. Feel like returning, choice is yours. Don't feel like returning, so what? In the depth of knowledge, you are never separate. In ignorance, you may be together, but you are far apart. Understand? In ignorance, you may be together. Your body to body, you can, paste yourself with each other. Still, two separate individuals, far away from each other. In knowledge, it just doesn't matter where you are. You are always connected with the absolute consciousness. That is why nobody can move away from God, Ishvara. It's in knowledge. Think for yourself. Rishya Vajanam. Then, with this, when it comes to an end, Arjuna is not, teaching coming to an end, now what shall I do? Tell me what shall I do? What shall I do? What did he say? Karishya Vachanam. I will do what? Whatever I was thinking of doing. Krishna doesn't say, I have a plan for you. Understand? You think for your heart will tell you, happy with myself. Can you resist sharing it with people? You're a happy man, you can't take unhappiness. Understand? Same time you can't impose it. But there are many people are thirsty Many people are grieving. Many people are looking for it. Understand? And don't complain ever. I am talking but nobody, Swamiji, nobody seems to be interested. Don't. That is the silliest statement ever you shall give to anybody. Nobody is interested. Are you interesting? Ask the question to yourself. Don't ask whether people are interested. Ask yourself, am I interesting? If you make it interesting, people will be interested. The cuckoo will never complain there are no listeners. When a cuckoo sings, people stand transfixed and listen to it. Why? Cuckoo. And the crow sings. Everybody just bypasses. Why? Some noise. So ask yourself, are you interesting? Don't say, nobody is interested. You have got such precious wealth with you, which is so uninteresting that nobody is interested. Think for yourself. Please. I say, be yourself strength. With that it's over. Neither Arjuna is worried it's over, nor Krishna is worried that I don't know what else to do now. One fellow was teaching, now gone. Gee. Ishvara, Ishvara, Ishvara. Finished. Now Sanjaya says, Iti aham asrausham romaharshanam adbhutam sambadam vasudevasya parthasya. Vasudevasya parthasya adbhutam romaharshanam sambadam aham asrausham. I heard. He is reporting to whom? Dhritarashtra. A Rajan, he call him king. He is the king, no? O king, I heard this. Adbhutam, romaharshanam. The haripulation takes place. And listen to this, because when finite is revealed, that is infinity. The poor man is told, you are a billionaire. What will he say? Wow! The monkey is said, you are Hanuman, you can cross the river. Something stirs in you. My God, so much of happiness, so much of bliss, so much of strength in me. Wow! You are a different person. Your body is no more a load. Your world is no more a load. No individual, no situation is a load. Now you say, I'm sacrificing my life for the sake of people. If it is not a pleasure for you to teach, please don't sacrifice. I've sacrificed my life for the sake of the humanity. For God's sake, don't sacrifice. Please enjoy yourself. If your teaching is not a pleasure, why are you sacrificing? If it is sacrificing for you, you think other people will enjoy it? Are you getting that? I have this food at my disposal. And you ask, can I have some food? Okay. Much flourish, I say. I sacrifice this food for you. May you, O people, recognize how much I've sacrificed. That fellow will take it for you. What is it? Don't do that. Keep it, keep it. Because you are sacrificing. Sacrificing means what? I am making myself miserable. I wanted, but I gave it to you. You wanted, no? Don't give, keep it. That's why this nonsense word, I'm sacrificed my life. I sacrificed my youth for you. I sacrificed my job for you. Why did you do that? Why? Why are you doing this? Wasting your time. Sun giving light is not a sacrifice. The breeze blowing and giving life to the universe is not a sacrifice. The water flowing down the river is not a sacrifice. The cuckoo singing is not a sacrifice. A revelry, celebration of their living. The teacher teaching is not a sacrifice. I've given up home. Why did you give up home and why are you making everybody guilty? Did you get something extraordinary after getting away from everything, knowing yourself? Yes. Then what is sacrifice? Oh, Swamiji, you are leading a life of sacrifice? Me? Don't give me that idea. I have never sacrificed anything. I'm absolutely happy with myself. What is there to sacrifice? I have a watch, I have a dress, same dress every day. The house, things, people. What is the sacrifice? Oh, I could have been an officer. Oh, you think to be an officer, to be a millionaire is more than being infinite absolute? Oh, if that's your idea, you are nuts. Like the king was honored by the people. He was such a great king and he sacrificed everything. Now he became a sannyasi. And he comes back as a sannyasi, every whole kingdom comes to greet him. When they praise him like this, the king has to respond. And he said, friends, don't tell me I am a renunciate. I have not renounced anything. I'm not a renunciate. I renounced, if you say I'm a renunciate, I renounced a small little kingdom for infinity. I renounced a finite kingdom for infinity. You people are all greatest renunciates because you have renounced infinity for sake of finite. So don't ever try to massage somebody's feet and guru and the sannyasis and all these nonsensical outfits. They have sacrificed their life. What sacrificed? If you consider your life is a sacrifice, for God's sake, dump it, go back where you thought you'd enjoy your life. You have no business to give somebody guilt. I enjoy doing it, therefore I do it. Can you take it? Yes. Cannot take it? No. Go. The cuckoo is not waiting for people to sit down around, chairs are empty. Cuckoo is quiet. Huh? Only one man sitting there, how can I teach? I want 20 people. Oh, your throat opens only when there are 20 people. You must be a real cuckoo. You understand? A mad cuckoo. You understand? Even one person. So what? Are you getting that? But this is how. Trained gurus, gurus are trained. You understand? Sadhus are, gurus are trained. They are trained to be a guru. So what happens? So they are all waiting for the other 10 people to come. No, one. Krishna told how many people? Arjuna, one prince made all the difference. Shankara taught how many? 4. Made all the difference. Can we find one person with me? Each person, each teacher, if you are a teacher, find just one who keeps it. You have not taken the lease for the universe. That one. First you be the one. Then look for it. Teach, share. Who knows? So many people will pass by your way. Somebody snaps, understands. They keep it going. So adbhutam romaharshanam imam sambadam. Hey Rajan Yudhishthira, I mean Dhritarashtra. Vyasa prasadat shrutavan. By Vyasa's grace I heard. Why? Vyasa gave me that chakshu, the vision. Duradrishti. There was no television those days. So he gave me that power to see from a distance. So sitting in the palace in front of you, I can see what is happening in the battlefield. Shrutavan etat guyam aham param. Not only I saw them, but also I heard them. Yogam. What did I hear? Yogam. Yogesharat Krishnat. Sakshat kathayata swayam. Swayam sakshat. Swayam sakshat. Sakshat Yogeshwarat Krishnat Yogam Kathayataha Asrausham. The Yogeshwara Krishna himself was giving the yoga and I heard it. Abba, there is no flaw, no mistake, no confusion. Clearly he has told. About yourself, know the truth. Words will reveal, know the truth. First he revealed. Cannot fix it? Buddhi yoga, karma yoga. Understood it? Do the meditation, be with yourself. With yourself, move on to God. Bhakti, natural. See the identity. What more you want? What are the other techniques? Little practices that which gains currency in the name of the world today. And why those practices are given currency? For preparing the mind. What is the practice? Anything. Anything. But Antakarana Suddhi, you can do anything. Every action must be worship. The same battle was fought. Arjuna fought with the right attitude, Antakarana Suddhi. Duryodhana fought the same battle, but is not prepared for this knowledge. Because attitude is not there. Therefore, Lord, and he says, Yogam Yogeshwarar Krishnat Sakshat Kathayata Swayam. Himself told it. I heard it. O Rajan, Sansmritya Sambadam imam adhutam idvam adhutam sambadam. This wonderful teaching between Krishna and Arjuna, Kesava Arjuna yoho, punyam sambadam sansmritya, thinking over, Hrishyami cha punah punah, again and again I am excited. Just like you have got a nice experience somewhere, in the mountain top, or in the food, or some exciting experience you have. What do? Sansmritya Hrishyami. Everybody is sitting down, you are laughing. Why? Because that particular experience is playing out in your head. Wow. But if that particular memory which is making you laugh is a relative sensation, a sound or a touch or a smell or a taste, in time the intensity of that memory will go away, you will forget. And the chances are you shall miss it also. Oh, that was, but that is not. Both ways will be miserable. Intensity passes because memory fails. That was, but no more is. Miserable. Also, intensity fails. Then you miss it. In case of the knowledge of yourself, it's never a memory. Because it is yourself. Intensity doesn't fail. Why? Because always myself. It's not a thought. That is why Sansmritya, even if you think over it, it's same word, you can use the words, same words, it doesn't matter. Always the same reality. Tacha Sansritya, Rupam Adhutam Hare, not only that, O Lord, Dhritarashtra, Adhutam Rupam Hare. What is that? Vishwarupa. We saw that so many forms. Dashtra Karalani Vayanagani, Nandam na Madhyam na Punastavadim, no beginning, no middle, no end, no Lord, everything I saw. Bhishmayo me Mahan Rajan. Hey Rajan, Hey Dhritarashtra, me Bhishmaya Mahan. I am wonderstruck. I'll never forget it. Hrishyami cha punah punah. Until the last day of my life, I shall never forget it. Understanding yourself, knowing yourself who you are, you can never forget it until the end of your life. What is the best thing you have done? Knowing myself. Every other achievement fades away. You have to remind, I built a house, I was married, I had a child, I had a friend, I was young, past tense. You can't say, I was consciousness, now I am. Huh? Can you say that? That you shall say if you are conditioned. You repeat yourself, I am Brahman, I am Brahman. And ashram atmosphere is great because everybody I am Brahman. When I come out, everybody says I am an idiot. I don't like it. It's a conditioning. Because you don't see who you are. Remember that? You are a chicken. Fellow converting himself. You was a Sardar, your father was a Sardar, now you are Christian. The fellow thought he has changed. So you should not eat meat in the Fridays, only fish. After a few Sundays, Fridays, again he started eating chicken. The whole people come back. He says, how can you eat it? He said, I am not eating chicken. Then what are you eating? He says, see, you was a chicken. Your father was a chicken, now you are a fish. This type of conditioning will not make the chicken fish. You was a body, your father was a body, you are a Brahman. This type of teaching is a cheating. Initiating people. Secret initiation, 12 o'clock night. No teaching. 17 chapters, Bhagavan teaching so many times. No. It's overnight initiation, initiation to madness. So the fellow forgets. Intensity of it goes away. Marriage vows are forgotten, no. From today onwards, I am the man, you are the woman, I am the man of the wife, wife of the man. Then after some time, forgot. Same thing, even teacher, student, Guru, Shishya also. First day you are going, hua, I am going to do that, do that, do that. After 10 days, 20 days, 40 days, 1 day, 1 year, 2 years. Why? Reminding yourself. Understand. When you are with yourself, it's a different game. So, Sansmriti, when the Sanjay is sort of overflowing with feelings, so nice. But how long can you remember that? Memory shall fade. If you make a teaching a memory, you shall lose it. When a teaching is yourself, you understand who you are. It's not a memory, not a word. You carry it with you wherever you are, whenever you like, wherever you are. At all times, all places, all conditions, you are with yourself. But anyway, Sanjaya reports that, and then the last, he finishes, Kim Bahuna. What shall I tell, He Dhritarashtra? Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara. Hey, our peacock has babies. Yes, please keep the... See that baby, that peacock? Look at that peacock. That there, between the two rooms is following. You saw the babies? No, don't go near. From a distance, you see, behind this room number 2, he will come. Behind the room number 2, just wait. Wow. Wait, it will come out. Just wait. See, please do one thing. This time, do not allow them to go out. The mother and the child make a fence, completely cover until they are 6 months old. So sweet, gift of God. Hey boy, Gita class is complete. Ishvara. See how the peacock keeps his life going? That is how babies are born today. You understand? Self-knowledge. You know yourself. Go back. Grow. Little protection you needed. 2 years. Studied. Dance. Your own dance. These babies will not be there with mother all the time, but they knew there was a mama. Okay? Like that. It's such a beautiful sight. You tell those people to give them right away. I don't want any rat or cat or anybody coming and do that. I say, just 2 minutes, I'll finish it up, then we can go and tell them. Okay. Mahadeva, beautiful. This is the best. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhuti Dhruvaniti Matirmama Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna yatra partho dhanurdharaha tatra Sri Vijayo bhuti Dhruvani tirmatirmama. Mahadeva. So Sanjaya now says, "Oh Lord, what can I say? Adbhuta Sambhadam." And now wherever Yogeshwara Krishna and Arjuna, both are there shall be victory, prosperity, everything. You remember that verse? Panchaitani Mahabhav. What are they? Adhishtanam tatha karta, karanam cha, then vividha cha prithak chesta, daiva chaivatra panchakam. The first thing, adhisthana, body, karta, karana, chesta, human. Daiva chaivatra panchakam, daivam Krishna. Arjuna is adhisthana, karta, karana, chesta. Both are there. I do my job. God does his. Don't wait for God to give me direction. Do it. A car that is standing, nobody can give it a direction. A moving car will be given a direction. Do. People shall join you in doing. You sit down. You don't tell me what to do. Oh. Frustrations. When you do, see whether people are joining or not. And you must do something worth doing. Then only people will join you. You do what you are doing. My stomach, I want to eat. Can you all donate? Yes. You will be inundated with it. I do it for others. Live for others. Happy man. My whole life is for others. Therefore I am taking it. And I am taking it, why? I give it to me. I will take it in the name of God, but I will give my family. My uncle is working somewhere. My brother is there. My sister is doing this, so I am going to give it to them. Oh, yeah, please take it. Then you will be a cheat. The whole Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, when you understand this and take to this life, the whole world is your family. In that family, somebody is capable, somebody is incapable. Somebody is poor, somebody is rich. Each one according to his needs helped. Somebody wants knowledge, somebody wants a little food. So only coming for food, he doesn't know that he should have knowledge. In your house, everything should be there. There shall be food, there shall be attention, there should be affection, there should be knowledge, there should be everything. Whoever comes for what, little receives and goes away. If you say everybody must come for knowledge, can you give knowledge to everybody? They are not ready. So, you don't want them? How will the person grow from the need for food to need for knowledge? That comes your help in evolving the person. Let him come for something. You go to God. Nobody go to God for God's sake in the beginning. Artha, artharthi, jigyasu then. You go to God not for God's sake. You go for what? Prasad. But you end up with, what is God? Suppose God says, come Prasad, go. Then how will you know who are you? Embrace everybody. Remember this class. Take this cassette with you, if you feel like. Give it to everybody. Listen it once in a while. Tatra Shri, victory, prosperity, victory, bhuti, dhruvaniti matim. This is dhruvaniti, this is nishchitam. Mama mati, my conviction. True. If both are harmonized, what else you lack in life? Just being with God is enough of everything. Others are not needed. Rest of thing is a bonus in life. I'm happy with myself. After happiness, what? Bonus. When you are contented with yourself, everything is a bonus. If it's there, fantastic. Not there, excellent. Bonus. You are never miserable. I'm going to do this, digging up a hole. Yeah, why not? Build an empire, why not? Everything is bonus. Living is a bonus. Oh, I'm so 40-year-old, I'm going to die. Bonus. I understood, from the day I understood, That 2 year was bonus. Now I'm happy to pass. Now you are going to live for 120, bonus. It doesn't matter. Immortal. Iti. Always have that two conditions. Ishvara, Jiva. Krishna, Arjuna. Devata, Nara. Totality, individual. Macro, micro. But God alone is existing. I do my job, He alone is. Manmana bhavad makta. Madhyajima namaskuru. Aham tva sarva pavebhya mokshayishyami. Both the verses, I'm telling first and last line. With this, remember it for the life. Om iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Moksha Sannyasi Yogo Nama Ashtadashodhyaya. This comes to come to the 18th chapter, Moksha Sannyas, completing the whole thing. Close your eyes. Remember, as I say, the book ends, the truth continues. When you close your eyes, your meditation doesn't begin. You are always in meditation. When you close your eyes, your engagement outside suspended. You are with yourself. When you open your eyes, meditation doesn't end, but your engagement with outside world begins. Same way, when you came yourself to the ashram 2 years back, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever back, it's like closed yourself up from the outside world to be in meditation with yourself. And when the gate opens and you walk out, meditation doesn't end. Engagement, the field of action, field of engagement opens. Meditation always is there. While coming in, you didn't know that you are in meditation. You came looking for it. You find it in yourself. Nashtamoha smritirlabdha. Stitosmi gata sandeha. And then, no more, you need the confine of an ashram, closing the eyes to be in meditation. Open up to the vast world. The whole creation is your field. Where to serve God, anywhere, everywhere. My living is a blessing. My experiences, meditation. My action, a worship. Just be yourself. That is to be one with Ishvara. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.